Stepping up now, Andrew McCutcheon. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off the afternoon for San Francisco.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
And
afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Next to bat for the Giants, Hunter Pence.
Hunter Pence.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Now the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Standing in, Joe Panic. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw. Once more a throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Darvish a check on first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 0-1 count and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Here's a look over to first.
Oh, he's in there. Safe.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Here's Buster Posey now.
Fourth, the catcher, number 28. Buster
First
Posey.
pitch of the at-bat. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out. Digging in, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off
Leading
here in
off
the
for the
bottom.
Cubs. Center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Samardzija, 33 years old. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have
Second. Third. Baseman. Rick Ryan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over. So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Longoria
just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled. Comes set with the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Batting sixth.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. To first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off
set to lead off the home half of the second.
Wilson Contreras.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Popped him up. Belt has a play. 1 away. The next cover, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Schwarber.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's Javier Baez. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Samardzija gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Brandon
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Hayward at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Austin Jackson. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez fields it cleanly. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now. And now the Giants pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Here's Addison Russell. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Addison Russell.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
Batting eighth, right
Ready with
fielder,
the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hayward.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The pitcher, Yu Darvish, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. 1-0 the count. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. On to first, and there are two down. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0. Looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Jackson giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. Striding in once again, Hunter Pence. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And this is cut on and missed by Pence as he set down on strikes for the first down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Pennant. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Tapper up the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Buster Posey, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Leading off the Chicago
First
fourth.
offering on its way.
Baseman, Rick.
And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0. Smoke toward third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
First baseman.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Skied into straightaway right. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Here's the young catcher, 40. Wilson Contreras. He popped out in his first trip. Line shot to third, and the side. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The first baseman, Brandon.
First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
The batter, number 35.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Crawford comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Kyle Schwarber.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Posey waits on it. 1 out. At the plate, Javier Baez 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Inside with a first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Now a flare out toward right center. Panic ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Cubs.
So in now for Chicago, Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Up next for the
Ready
Giants.
for another chance? Jeff Samardzija. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Pitch outside, the throw.
Safe, he's good.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a bunt attempt here. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Schwarber. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Hunter Pence. He went down on strikes last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. The 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Jason Hayward.
And that one just missed outside. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start.
Point. Number 11.
He's set. Here it comes. High fastball is in there.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
So stepping in, Ian Happ, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. One ball, no strike. Albert Almora will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Runners are at first and third with none out.
Albert Almora.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a base hit on the line. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hennick is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. Way out in front. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Almora, the runner at third. Happ at second. Bryant is over at first with 1 away. 2 balls and a strike. And all 3 runners on the move here. Squeeze attempt misses. And now the tag, and he's out on the botched squeeze attempt. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. Pedro Strop is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46.
Here's Joe Panik. His career line against Pedro Strop. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Happ sprinting after it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Buster Posey now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early. Takes a high fastball for a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now.
The first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. His career line against Pedro Strop. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Here's the 3-1. And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on balls.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 0-1, here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of
a swing and a miss. That retires. So in now for Chicago.
Leading off for the Cubs. Patrick Wilson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Hit hard to the right. Foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Kyle Schwarber becomes out number 2 this inning, and Panik will make the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Austin Jackson, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Grounded to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Ready for another.
Pitcher, Jeff Samardzija.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Happ comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2.
The batter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew McCutchen. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Tough 2-0 pitch there as he swings through the splitter 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Got him swinging on the splitter that time. Here's Addison Russell.
Leading off for the Cubs. The shortstop, Addison Russell.
Hunter Strickland.
Your
is on to
attention.
pitch. Out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 60.
Comes set. Here's the
Hunter
0-0 pitch.
Strickland.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1 count and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Panic over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Longoria in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. Now to the plate. Tommy LaStella will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Tommy LaStella.
Missed with a slider. The 1-0. And that one got a piece of him. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ripped on the ground to first. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready now, Chris Bryant. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Anthony Rizzo.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. LaStella at third, Happ over at second, Bryant on at first with 2 down. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Carl Edwards Jr. will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. The pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Happ is there to take it as Pence is retired on the first pitch he sees. Next to bat for the Giants, Joe Panic. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. High in the air down the right field line. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Buster Posey. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is. The Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson
Leading off for the
Contreras.
Cubs.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out last time up. There's a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. The 2-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
First pitch
fielder,
coming. Here it is.
Kyle
A little
Schwarber.
roller toward the hole. And that's the second out. Here's Javier
Second baseman,
Baez,
number 9.
who could really use a knock
Javier
here. 0 for
Baez.
3 in the game so far. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Up top, it's 2 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly toward third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No hits in.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder.
Austin Jackson.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And now the Giants pitcher,
Now
Hunter
batting.
Strickland.
Pitcher, Hunter Strickland.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Kelby Tomlinson will be called upon here to hit.
Number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Longoria on second. Belt at first. 2 out in the inning. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off the
Your attention, please.
Brandon Morrow trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a
Number
tough
15.
spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Brandon Morrow.
Popped him up. Rizzo moving to his left, and the inning is over.
Now
Corey
pitching
Garrett
for the
comes on
Giants.
to start the home
Number
10th, and
26.
he's just hoping to get this
Corey
one into the
Garrett.
11th inning. Striding in, Addison Russell. He flew out in his
Leading
last
up for the
at-bat.
Cubs.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and
Addison
intentionally
Russell.
walk the leadoff batter. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into
Your attention,
and
please.
it appears as though we'll see a
Hitting for the
pinch
Cubs.
hitter now as the switch
Number
hitter Ben
18,
Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Crawford for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. So coming to the plate, Ian Happ, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Third baseman, Rick Ryan.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Anthony Rizzo.
The 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Justin Wilson takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 37.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring.
Second baseman, Joe Panic.
Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He'll come home with it. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Evan Longoria.
Steve Cishek is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Stopped in front of home plate. He takes it to the plate. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Here's first baseman Brandon Belt. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 0 for 5. From the Belt, the pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Pause, now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Hit well on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. But one's all they get as the run scores. But one's all they come up with as he's safe at third. Striding in once again, Brandon Crawford, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and two men gone.
Center fielder, Austin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Hits this one hard the other way. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Left fielder.
And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position. Mark Segunas. Mark Melanson takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Addison Russell. His career numbers against Melanson, just a 1 for 9. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an out.
The 2-1 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jackson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain low. Loaded with Chris Jimenez. Called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And this is up and in, ball 1. Looking to give his team the lead if he can drive a ball deep enough into the outfield. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Popped him up. Posey has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, time to recognize the